And a welcome to Citi Field, New York's National League ballpark in Flushing, Queens. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Philadelphia Phillies and the New York Mets. Mets baseball starts right now. Chad Bettis will be on the mound for the series opener. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt. 5 full innings for this guy in his last one. You couldn't really consider that a powerhouse outing. He was able to get a no decision, but I'm sure he and the team are looking for a lot more in this one today.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that's through for a hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Here's the 0-2.
There you go. Make the
Popped
turn.
up.
Have a look.
You know, D-Rose, sometimes one of your best friends are your own teammates right there. Good hustle from first base to beat that throw to second, and guess what? He bought his battery made a knock.
Yeah, he definitely bought him a knock. You know what else he's going to buy him? He's going to buy him dinner on the road at some point, because that's some significant hustle right there. It was a nice play. The internal clock of the defender thought he still had a chance at second.
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. So next to the plate for the Phils, J.P. Crawford. He'll get to take his first cuts here. The windup and the 0-1. On the first baseline. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
Hey, I can't imagine that's a pitch he was looking for right there, but he did his best.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Blake Anderson. He reached on a single in his first try. From the stretch, a swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here. Ready now, Blake Anderson.
Number 12, Blake Anderson.
50th pitch of the game on its way. Fly ball to straightaway left. Chasing after it is Hoskins. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Breivik Valera. It was an RBI sac fly for him last time through. The 3-2 pitch. Hard hit ball to short. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3.
That's the difference in today's games. Pitchers will throw any pitch in any.
Leading off the inning, Blake Anderson, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Stroke has tossed more than 500 innings at the big league level with a dominant sub-3 ERA, good by anybody's standards. Rounded down the third baseline, and that's the first out.
Well, maybe a little bit of a problem is they had to wind up going to that bullpen quite a bit. 5 pitchers are going to combine to finish this one.
MLB The Show has stepping up now, Blake Anderson, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Blake Anderson.
Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, they started yesterday off on the right foot. If they get put together 2 games in a row, a lot of positive vibes start happening. You never know.
Well, the first baseman is under it to make the play, and that retires. So coming to the plate, Blake Anderson. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Anderson.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line toward right center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Boy, Dero, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures.
Now the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him. Stepping up to the plate, Wilmer Flores. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. 2-1, here it is. Back up the middle. Oh, a reaching try as he knocks it down. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first. And here's the catcher, Kevin Plawecki. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, Dero in a spot.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. Career numbers versus Syndergaard. He's 4 for 14. Now, attempt here. And he'll just put it in his pocket. It's an infield single. Coming to the plate now, Blake Anderson. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time, it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
Dero, he's been locked in from day 1 of this season. It's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Yonhervis Solarte is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. The 0-1 chopped weakly to the left, reined in. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first. And now, oh, this ball's going to wind up out of play, and a big mistake there.
Well, this is a costly mistake to say the least. It's a dead ball situation. That means those runners automatically move up to second and third, not helping your cause very much when your errors are putting guys into scoring position.
Here now the 2-2. Here's a high pop-up. Valera takes charge, and he's got it. 2 down. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Willie Gonzalez, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Swinging a looper to left. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. He pulls into second safely as they take the lead with 2 runs scoring on the play.
Well, maybe the tables have turned a bit. Earlier in the game, the pitcher had his way with him, but he wins the battle this time, and in a big way. 2 runs on the board as a result.
Digging in once again, Blake Anderson. He singled his last time up.
Blake Anderson.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Behind 0-2 now.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Into center field, line drive base hit. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, you'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
John Hervis Solarte.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name.
Some more good work out of the bullpen as he notches his 10th save of the season right there. Nice job.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. The New York Mets rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Afternoon baseball now from the home. Herrera on at first, nobody out.
Second baseman.
Well, to second, this could be 2. There is Solarte to Crawford for 1. But they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. Hit hard on the ground to second. And that finds its way through for a base hit. Long throw to third. And he is in there.
Boy, Dero, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game.
And next will be the Mets cleanup hitter, Blake Anderson. It was a 3-hit effort from him last night, so he was a big part of that victory. Hit hard back up the middle, and this will find its way into center field for a leadoff single.
Hey, nice leadoff single to start the second right there. They're already down. They got to find a way to stay on the attack and get back in this game. We'll see how they play it here.
John Hervis Solarte.
Now a swing and a deep drive to right. Gone into the upper tank. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. 3rd home run for him on the year. And the Mets have come back to tie this one at 2.
Wow, that's what a pitcher gets for not putting what he thought was a bad call in the rearview mirror. I think he was still fuming and didn't get the pitch where he wanted it. The result?
Digging in for his second at-bat, Blake Anderson, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at 3rd. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Myers is under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. And the throw comes in, and all 3 runners are forced to hold on with. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Weakly to the left. To second for 1, back to first, and he throws it away.
And that play is indicative of how their entire season is.
Striding in once again, Blake Anderson. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's set. Here it comes. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. Gone all the way into the upper deck.